Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Seminoles offense will take the field first. And here's Quintravion Wisner. The former Texas Longhorn churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Daniels. He wants to take the top off. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cavaliers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And this running back, man, he's been so much fun to watch this season. Like, he's been doing what he wants, and this offense has stayed on schedule, stayed on script. Now, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be really, really fun. I think we're going to figure out, Palmer, how special he is. Can he carry this offense against an elite challenge on the other side of the football?
Yeah, and he's going to have to make people miss. That's going to be a big key today because the lanes aren't going to be there the way he's used to seeing them. And this is a defense that takes a lot of pride in their ability to gang tackle as well. So this may require a little bit of extra effort. He may have to make people miss behind the line of scrimmage just to get positive yards. But one thing you know about this guy, he's got elite ability, but this is a massive challenge.
Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits the hole. It's Lewis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're going to run it to the right. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Robinson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And he hauls it in at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Throwing, Holstein. Got a man, it's Gibson. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Holstein on the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Gibson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Eli Holstein to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Long way to go on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll ride him again. Got a little space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Holstein trying to be heard above the fray. He'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's Holstein to throw. Makes a catch. They will score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Moves the pocket. It's Daniels. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some... Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. On the ground with the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Running game so far, dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Right side, it's Riles. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Going with the counter play here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and long coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field, just enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Daniels. Wide out trying to get it in. Looking for the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Go straight ahead. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Now here's Holstein. Fires to the big fella.
Oh, I think that's one the quarterback might want to have back. His running back came out of the backfield wide open, but the QB was a little bit late getting him the football, which forced the toe tap going out of bounds. If he gets that to him sooner, he's in bounds, and with his game-breaking ability, he might make people miss. Who knows? That might go to the house or at least be an explosive play. You need better timing from your quarterback on that.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. He won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Second and long here. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it way down the field. And the explosive play. On the move all the way to the 44. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Firing deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun. Escapes the pressure to his right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Whip it out to the back on the screen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They got it at the 30. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the kick.
Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score now 21-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Holstein throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Holstein. Complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. Holstein trying to be heard above the fray. Look out. He's sacked. This defense all over him. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 3 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Texas A&M with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
On the return, it's Davis. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the tight end. This home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun on third down, Holstein. They get to him as he throws. Just gets rid of that one.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Rides to the back. Defense all over him.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Here comes the heat. Just got rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. Haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. 'To him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Out wide right, it's Davis. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, it's Lewis. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing, Holstein. Right side, it's Gibson. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Holstein. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking for running room. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Rushes on, and he avoids the sack.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Wants to go up top on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Noles are marching down the field. He'll try the left side. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So,
looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Got to make the play on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Out wide right, it's Flores.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Headed into the 4th quarter, these 2 wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Right at the line. Nice move to pick up yardage. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Lewis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Right side, it's Florida. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got into his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Quick give. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Turns into the pile. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. And he'll be right out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play.
Touchdown, Florida State! Grabbed the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Holstein. Out wide left, it's Flores.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And the Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Holstein from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. On the move. He'll pull it down. He breaks a tackle. Needed a couple of more yards on that play and just couldn't quite stay in bounds to get it, and the defense rises up. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Seminoles sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Keeps it himself. At the 35, he's open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice tweak and adjustment that time by the offense because their running back is going off in this game. They knew coming in to the second half the defense was going to be keying on it. So they go option, giving the quarterback, who has not had that great of a day running the football, an opportunity to go make something positive happen. And on a massive third down here in the second half, he's able to get a big play and move the sticks.
They'll need a bunch on second down. RPO complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun on third down, Holstein makes a connection. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Virginia will call its first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Flips it out to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give them absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Eli spinning it again. They're all over it. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. Fourth down, Holstein. Unloads to the right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Straight ahead, it's Singleton. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They give it to him again. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Running out the clock seems to be a mere